And I am concerned for JDG right now because Zeri is not a strong champion in the early stages of the game. Varus is a notorious lane bully, and you've just given the freedom to Keria to counterpick your support pretty effortlessly. Lulu good, obviously, but can be outclassed by a lot of the ranged options. And Caitlyn, while not a traditional support, is one of them.
I mean, we still don't know who's playing what. Like, given that it's Gumayushi, yeah, it's going to be the Bard instead. And let's not forget, it was this Zeri pick specifically that got Ruler his first LCK win back in 2022. It was when Zeri was at the height of her powers, and this is a champion he is insanely comfortable with. Kanavi still undefeated on the Belveth. This is what JDG is pulled out to try and deny T1 access to the finals. There are no teleports for either top laner here, so if we do get a fight for this dragon, or at least for the scuttle, it will be exclusively between 4 versus 4.
Owner going in, decent bit of poke damage, just the EQ as well as the Iron Spike Whip. No level 6 again.
Uma 6.
Keria flash to the wall, locking up Knight. It's a clean play. Flag drag, flash forward. Committing on Knight. The shockwave now coming in. Faker turning it right back. First blood. Everybody getting out. That's a one hell of a magical journey. They'll get the kill back onto Owner, but now they're in enemy territory. Cosmic Binding is good, but here comes Kanavi. Locked up. Nowhere for Faker to go. And JDG fire back, but Zeus on the top side going all in.
And
still.
Ruler is rich. Both of those kills going into the Zeri is exactly what JDG want.
Kanavi on the Belveth got an early Herald. That's a best case scenario for JDG, and they're looking for more.
Zeus no ulti, very vulnerable if they do want to commit for the all-in, but Owner and Keria in the area. Right here beside him, level 6. Around the corner for Keria, but still needs a bit more. Faker over the wall, though, has been locked in by the Infernal Chains above and below, coming up for the Belveth. Faker in trouble, not going to be able to get out of this one. The kill coming through for Kanavi.
Yeah, that's JDG territory. Faker walks right in, and they welcome him with open arms.
5 seconds till that ult is available for Keria. Varus ult already available. Kanavi going through the portal! He didn't mean to click that! Oh, that's going to cost him. Still standing for now. Will live.
That's a magical journey indeed.
Yeah, but not the good kind of magic. And even though Kanavi is able to stay alive, that is a lot of health gone for the jungler, and T1 immediately going to try and capitalize.
Kanavi starting to heal up, has the red buff
Yeah,
ticking.
they can't contest.
But there's no room for JDG to contest this one. The Herald going to be immediately dropped mid. Keria still has the ulti to deny the charge, but JDG barreling in. A lot of members here might be able to break the tower anyway. Still, they're going to break it. 369 caught up.
Oh!
Gumayushi can he go in for the counter engage. The flash out. Keria flashing forward. Will not connect on the stun. Faker on the flank. Herald still there. Void Remora still there. Zeus finds the knockup. He finds 2, but there's no follow-up. He gets out the Lulu wall. Kanavi now stepping in. Knight there. Shockwave comes back. The counter punch from JDG is too damn much, but T1 are still standing. T1 are still firing back. It's a 1-for-1.
Oh, these bites are just on the edge. Knight with the shockwave to find them, but the counter kill again under tower.
And now JDG just walking in, looking to take tier 2. Boom is here, but what is he going to get done? Now trying to lock them up. Has flash out to safety. Owner buying a bit more space for Guma, but they're being forced to retreat. TP already used. Zeus waiting over the wall, trying to find the jungler. It feels personal how many times this man has managed to survive, but the fate is sealed of Kanavi. T1 managed to punish in the mid lane. Keria traded for Kanavi in the grand scheme of things.
Baker says, I invest my TP, I take my kill, as they are able to collapse onto Kanavi there, and I think that is big. Could have been an opportunity for JDD
Kings on
to
Dragon,
try and
or
get
Baron.
more. Yeah, what is T1 going to do? They do have a
They have a Yone and a Varus. They have a Yone and a Varus. They eat this objective alive.
Rage Blade's done.
JDG have zero vision. They have zero way into the pit. They have zero tools to get on top of them quickly. T1 are determined to take the objective. It's getting lower and lower. There's a portal in the back of the pit. It's a goddamn good heist. T1 get in. They get the Baron, and they get the hell out. And that's the thing. As much as we talk about not being able to give JDG an inch because they're so proficient in the late game, the same is true of T1 around Baron. If there is any team that will go for this objective at a moment's notice, it is this T1 lineup. But JDG know they have priority access to the pit. Zeus waiting over the wall. Again, it is all eyes on Ruler. He has to be the difference maker here. A good shockwave, the Zeri follow-up could be enough for JDG to take the fight, but for now they're focused on the objective. Owner zoning them away. 2.5K, it's getting lower and lower. They will burn it down. They get what they came for. T1, do they want to stay for the fight? Knockup coming through. Owner caught up. Flag and Drag will take him out to safety. Kanavi burning on the back side. Owner still standing. Ruler with the lightning crash now trying to go in, but goes golden. Keria buys a bit more space for the rest of the team. Arrows coming in from the bars. Ruler incredibly low, but maybe, just maybe, he can turn it back. But Guma's still standing tall. He can't walk into range. T1 starting to feel like an inevitability. just trying to zone them away. Blood in their eyes. They want everything. They'll break the tier 1.
Continues back up to the top side of the team right where Order
Holding
lived.
the lineup is perfect there. They've locked up Ruler. That's all that they need. Zeus now stepping in. Zeus desperate to get the Q3, but he cannot find the angle. Ruler now retreating. T1, will they go for more? Flash in from Owner. Kanavi now in trouble. Wild Dog coming out. T1 find the angle. Barreling down the top side with the Baron. Ready to break the backs of JDG. The magical journey for T1 coming through. And perhaps the golden road coming to an end.
Off the back of a miraculous Zeri team fight.
Knight
for Ruler,
locked
but
up.
Knight is locked.
The crown will not stop that. And he's only a Knight. Faker knocking him down. Unstoppable.
Carrier Bard! He's got the hand of Midas. Everyone he touches turns to gold in the favor of T1.
Fish with Bard ults. T1 have the advantage. A massive gold lead, 3 Drakes backing them up, 4 seconds to the Baron, 6 to the Ocean Soul. JDG have to be careful.
Zeus coming up the river here.
JDG have to be perfect.
He's gonna start up the dragon himself.
Kanavi getting chunked away. Zeus can start this one, draw the attention of JDG. They're forced to respond. They can't afford to give up the Soul. Guma clearing the mid wave. T1 a bit split. Eyes on Ruler. Eyes on the shockwave of Knight. Kanavi stepping in, flash to the side from Faker. Ooh. At the cost of very little. Owner walking more, but Faker now dominating! Kanavi! A massive mistake! Carrion now going in, the Ruler's untouched! Goes golden and now Ruler! Looking to take over the fight, Ruler still standing, but Guma's still standing, Guma firing back! Ruler goes down! Guma's just better! Zeus now stepping in. Fate sealed, or rather Soul Unbound now taking it back. The Ocean Soul for T1, they get everything they want.
They're not done.
They've got the Baron still, 36 seconds. 5K Red Bull Baron power play backing them up. Zeus finding an initial knockup, just a bit of poke. A single misstep from JDG and T1 can instantly fully commit to the fight. It's the shockwave. Kanavi getting lower and lower, falling apart under the pressure. JDG's hope dwindling. They've taken down BLG. They've taken down LNG. It is not LPL versus LCK. It is T1 versus the LPL. And they like those odds as they move to finals.